Hello. Let's talk about the dogs momentarily. There are two words my dogs understand thoroughly. One is hello, which means I'm talking to somebody, and that somebody might be interesting. And the other one is all right. All right signals that I'm about to stop doing what I have been doing and start doing something else, which also might be interesting and might not. Anyway, at the moment they're both sitting down there with their bored expressions on their faces because although it's a bit early to go for walks, that's the next thing they're looking forward to. I'm trying to train myself to look into the camera. So I've acquired a little friend to help me. I'll show you. Meet my friend Poggo. Poggo stands by the camera with her pretty face next to that little green light. And so that makes it easier for me to focus on looking at the little green light and looking at Poggo than letting my gaze wander across to my own ugly face on the screen. And so, of course, to you, then I'm looking off to the right somewhere. Anyway, we'll see if it works. What else? Before I get on to the music, just one more thing. I'm in the middle of a cup of coffee. Coffee is what I drink a lot of. And it's not really an upmarket form of coffee. I nearly always drink instant. And not only that, I put a lot of milk in it because I don't use normal milk or lactose-free milk or almond milk or soy milk or whatever. What I like in my coffee is condensed milk. Not condensed milk, no, that's too sweet. Evaporated milk that comes in cans. And there's something really ironic about that to me. I buy my evaporated milk from the supermarket, and in the supermarket they have two brands. Oh, you know where I live, of course, in Tasmania, that little island to the south of Australia. Southern Hemisphere, right over near the Pacific. Guess where the only two sources of condensed milk available in our local supermarkets come from? One comes from Mexico, the other one comes from Lithuania. So I am currently contributing quite a lot to the Lithuanian economy. Cheers. Anyway, what I've been thinking about today is the song Amazing Grace. And as nearly everybody knows, it goes something like this. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. Doesn't go much like that, actually. I might try again and see if I can get some of those chords right. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. That's just the chorus, but or the first verse, chorus, whatever you want to call it. And that was on a standard G-tuned guitar. Sorry, brain's not working. Banjo, standard G tuning, which, if anybody remembers my little codes, is 0, 4, 7. Tonic, median, dominant, and the same again on the bottom, both Ds there, so they're both 7. 7, 0, 4, 7 is my formula. Um, I haven't hit you with much of that lately, so I'm just being a bit self-indulgent because I think in those numbers all the time. Anyway, so there's that one. And I thought, okay, that takes that song near the top of my vocal range. Why don't we try it a bit lower down? And so what I've taken down from a G to an F, and as you can see, this is this banjo is tuned in exactly the same relative tuning. It's still 7-0-4-7, but it's 2 semitones down from the other one. So let's try it here. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. 'Twas grace that taught my heart to fear, and grace my fear relieved. How precious did that grace appear the hour I first believed. Nothing like a good gospel song. He said that those songs were made up for people to sing together, and that's why they're so nice and easy to sing. Gospel stuff, sea shanties, similar idea. Lots and lots of good tunes, good songs come out of those traditions. So I like a lot of gospel songs. I'm not much of a gospel person myself, but the songs I just like. And that's a good example, I think. Why have different tunings, different banjos? Well, this one allows me to sing lower. A lot of the bluegrassy stuff, the tradition seems to be to sing it right up as high as you can. And I've been pushing that a bit, but lately I thought, okay, yeah, just relax, bring it down a bit. Everybody's voice is different, so of course, if I'm going to be singing with a lot of people, I have to work at a good key for the majority of people. But for me, I can do what I like. Anyway, so why have I got this set up? What I've got is a capo on the 2nd fret and my little homemade capo here on the 2nd fret of the top string. If I take them both off, of course, I go lower. Why would I want to go lower? Well, I'll tell you why I want to go lower. Possibly because the lowest comfortable note I can sing, the lowest note I can comfortably sing, is a B flat. You can probably, can you see it? I don't know. It's a B flat. And if I put it in this particular tuning, which technically is an E flat tuning, just G taken down 4 steps, that allows me to play and sing at the bottom of my comfortable range. So I keep this one in standard G and this one tuned 4 semitones down for those, but in particular for those songs that have a wide vocal range. And so I have to, oh, there's a dog with his head on my knee. I have to sort of be very careful to squeeze as much out of my vocal cords as I can. So I make that the lowest note. The other thing is, of course, that This is obviously not a guitar, even though I called it one earlier on. So I try as much as I can not to treat it too much like a guitar, that is focusing on chords all the time, or most of the time. I much rather focus on the melody, and part of that is wanting to play the melody that I sing as much as possible. So, because that lowest note on the banjo is my lowest comfortable note, that's why I've got it tuned down to here. It's not in tune correctly, because when I put this on and got it correctly in tune, I had to adjust it, because when you squeeze the strings like that to get in tune, then it pushes it slightly out of tune. It brings it up 2 semitones, but tends to push it slightly out of tune. So you have to adjust, and then when you take it off again, you've got to make slight adjustments to get it back in tune again. So yeah, well, there you go. Amazing Grace. I hope I managed to look into the camera a bit more than usual. All right? All right.